Hi everyone, Sarah back again today, and I am creating a layout for Color Cast Designs, and I am using a beautiful piece, an acrylic piece from the August kit. I am also using, this is the new Vicky Bouton collection. I have a ton of it and I love it. It's gorgeous and bright. And so, I wanted to use that blue, which you get in one of the paper pads, as my background as like a layering piece. And then I cut this one. I love this paper. It's gorgeous. Both sides are gorgeous. But I cut the paper smaller than I should have. So it barely sits on the edge of this. It just sits right over it, right on top of that adhesive. That's my fault, but you know what? I wasn't wasting the paper and I wasn't cutting a whole nother sheet up. So I went ahead and I got it to stick down. It stayed where it needs to stay. And I roughed up the edges already with my edge distresser. I'm kind of folding some of the little edges up and just kind of roughing it up, where I want it. These little pieces, the piece that I have on the layout laying there right now, it is from another layout I did in the past. And so I'm just using the little extra piece because it worked perfectly for what I decided I wanted to do with this layout. And I love this bright yellow. This whole kit is just gorgeous and bright, and collection. Sorry. The kit itself is too from Color Cast Design. I don't know how much you guys have seen of it, but the pieces are just beautiful. I used the big yay on my last layout and it made it perfect. I mean, it was just perfect for the layout. And this one I'm using the Stay Wild, and this is my girls when we were out hiking. We had stopped to eat lunch. And so they're kind of by the creek, and it's just, you see the creek behind us and then the table where they're sitting so we could stop and eat and everything. But all of this is just bright and beautiful, and I love the fact that you can layer so much. I'm using little pieces. Like, I didn't use that whole tag down at the bottom. I'm finding just these little words that says adventure awaits. The blue one says life is pretty good. And the checked out date is down there on the bottom that I just put in front of that yellow. I mean, I didn't even realize that's what it said, but it just worked. I just like the color. I wanted something to get the title like a home. So I put some of the little blue that I have behind the photos down there at the bottom as well. I'm kind of trying to match color for color because there is so much going on in the background. And so I'm just kind of trying to go through and give these little areas a home, like give my pictures a home with the layers and stuff that I'm putting there, and give my title a home down at the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and start actually sticking things down now. Just kind of laying them to where I think they may work, getting them back on top where I did have them. I move things around. I always do every time. And so, I moved that a little bit compared to what it used to be, but it's okay. I'll stick it where I want to. Excuse my head there for a second. I just love the fact that there's tons of pieces that you can layer, flipping my photos around, and I'm just going to start sticking pieces down as I go. This kind of holds those photos together, so I move them here in a second, and I just slide this back underneath, get it where I want it, and stick it down. I'm going to flip these over and grab some 3D foam from my stash, and I'm going to stick it on the back of each of the photos so they're popped up, and they're only held together right now by those little words. So I'll plop those back down here in just a second. Adding my adhesive here, keeping that pretty flat to the layout. And then these ones, I'll just grab my glue and add it to the back of these foam pieces and pop that up. And I'll just do the same down here. I'm going to stick that one to the layout first. And I've already roughed up the edges of all of these, so it's not that big of a deal. Sorry about that. I'm going to glue these down, and then I'm like, oh, hey, I glued that down and didn't stick this down. So, yeah, I'm going back and sticking it down, but the glue's still wet, so it'll be fine. I'm going to go ahead and add the glue to the back of Stay Wild. And I'm not done with the layout yet. I haven't started with the rest of the ephemera. So, of course, I got to get a drink of coffee. I have the sticker booklet here. I have the 12 by 12 sticker sheet, or 6 by 12. And then I have the puffy stickers too, and the ephemera packs. I mean, I just couldn't say no to this collection. It's bright, it's gorgeous, and there's all sorts of colors in there. So I went ahead and grabbed some more pieces. This one says, remember today. And then I put like a reddish colored label up at the top. It kind of goes with the Stay Wild down at the bottom. And that was just cute. It just is looks like film rolled out, and it says snapshot. So I went ahead and used that. And now I'm trying to find, I thought I might use some flowers. I don't use, oh, I do use flowers on this layout. I don't use the bright color flowers, I guess. There was a lot of color on here already, and I'm adding more. I add these gorgeous butterflies. I'm sitting here looking for another one. And these are the flowers I use, these cute little white daisy looking things. I figured they don't have the bright colors and stuff, so it might, just add a little more white space to it. I mean, this layout's a lot. It's got a lot of pattern and color. I'm okay with it because I like the way it looks, but it's not everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay. I'm looking through and trying to find another butterfly because I love the butterfly that's down there to the right-hand side. It's gorgeous, blue and yellow, but it wasn't what I was wanting. So I found this one in the sticker sheet, the cardstock sticker sheet, and I used it. It's black and orange. And I moved my pink butterfly. And then I'm just going to go ahead and add some glue to the back of these and the back of those cute little flowers. Just to make sure that they're all stuck where they're supposed to be. And that will finish this layout. I mean, it was a quick, simple layout. I love the way it turned out. That Stay Wild was perfect for my title. I love when I can get something like that makes it just easy peasy for me to make a layout. I really hope that you enjoyed this. Make sure to check out the links below for the shop and grab what you can. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.